The Streetwise media, the Freo Streetwise, the magazine, has published a story this week that Freo, one of the Freo councillors who's running for, I think rerunning for election, wants to bring back the fireworks on Australia Day, if that makes sense. Now, Freo were one of the first councils in the land to move Australia Day celebrations from Australia Day, and they called it Citizen Day or something of that ilk. But Councillor Maria Vucic is a City of Freo councillor and joins us now. She's pretty keen to reinstate it, I think. Hi, Maria. Thank you for talking to us.
Hello. Good morning, Simon. Good morning, listeners.
Is that right? You want it back on the day?
Well, I'm running for Mayor of Fremantle, and I have a vision and a strategy in terms of re-energising Fremantle. And one of the ways that I'll be looking to re-energise Fremantle is to focus on 3 to 4 major festivals a year that would draw in, 50, 60, 70,000 people. The longer-term strategy is for Fremantle to become the city of festivals in the country.
Okay.
So my proposal was, if I have the votes to become the mayor of Fremantle, is to start work on it from day one, and that is to persuade the councillors that our first festival ought to be a festival celebrating Australia.
Okay.
And now I'm not. Sorry.
No, keep going.
No, I'm not hooked up on the date. I'm saying Australia is a beautiful country. We need to celebrate Australia, and that is precisely what this festival would do. We have also, I was instrumental in getting off the South Fremantle Festival of Lights last year in South Fremantle, which drew about 20,000 people for a day event. And let me tell you what that festival meant just coming out for businesses just coming out of a lockdown. They've been locked down for 3 to 4 months. This festival, they were able to wipe out their debts of 3 to 4 months and have a 3-month projection with their cash flows. Now, I looked at that festival and I went, my God, this is a fantastic way of rejuvenating cities, and particularly a city like Fremantle, which has just got the lot. It's got the rail infrastructure, it's got the bus, it's got the ocean, the river, you name it. We've got it here in Fremantle.
Yeah, you sure
and
have.
We need to celebrate it.
So, Maria, do you imagine that you would have support from, say, the traders, in the Bathers Beach area or that crew around there who are a pretty strong commercial advocacy group? Would you have the support from some of your fellow councillors or others to call something on that January day, the Festival of Australia? Would you have that support, do you think?
Look, I am an optimist. For me, you need a vision first of all. You need to prosecute your case. I think if you look at it purely from a celebratory perspective, we have a great deal to celebrate. But if you have a look what the businesses and the city could gain from it, it is huge. I do believe there are a number of councillors that would be sympathetic. And, Simon, we may well have another 2 or 3 other councillors, new councillors, who may also have a view that festivals are worth as a strategy to consider to rejuvenate Fremantle.
Yeah.
Our civic centre's not going to do it. I mean, bricks and mortar don't do it. It is people that re-energise cities. And from there becomes a flow-down effect. All
right. So history would suggest is the right phrase, but your former mayor and some of his and people that were aligned with some of his ideologies and thoughts would not want to revisit any sort of family activity on that particular day, and we know why it. We know why they moved away from it. They were given, they received advice from local people, from Noongar people who said it's a day that we don't want to celebrate. Other Aboriginal people, some elders, others think it's a day that can be inclusive. But you will get opposition from this on your council. There'll be some of your blokes and women won't want to go back on that on this change that happened a few years ago.
Yeah. But Simon, This is just what's wrong with our city of Fremantle. We have entrenched ideology, which is a minority ideology, and the rest of our democracy just gets shelved. I'm not talking about the 26th. I have been to the traders, I have been to the businesses, and I hear right across our city that we need to do something regarding Fremantle. Mm-hmm. I'm proposing a strategy for festivals. One of the first things that we need to do is to establish the Fremantle City of Festivals Board, where we have key stakeholders come onto that board and that we work out the finer details. Now, I'm not hooked up on the 26th. That's a federally mandated public holiday. Mm. But what I would like to see is us as a community. Do you know, Simon, we have so much to celebrate. Why are we hiding it? We need to celebrate. It is a time, particularly, even I would say by this time, even the Premier Mark McGowan is optimistic we'll be COVID-free. Why wouldn't we fill our streets with colour, music, activity, and celebrating in good fellowship?
Yeah.
Everything that Australia has.
Well said. Freo has, in recent times, Maria, we've all watched Freo slowly slide off the radar on these things, not necessarily on a Sunday, for example, because there's plenty of colour on a Sunday, but you're right, it needs something. Thank you and good luck. I think you might need it. Thanks, Maria.
Okay, Maria from there, Fremantle. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria.